Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike Payne. I'm a session guitarist based in Nashville. In this video, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my thoughts about how to groove with a click track. If you're new to recording, or if you're not, the click can be sometimes a little intimidating, and that's okay. It takes sometimes a minute to settle in and get more comfortable with playing to a click track. There's actually a little joke in the studio community with some drummers. They like to call the click the enemy, or another good one is the opponent. Okay, so as you can see, even sometimes for a seasoned pro, the click on certain days can be challenging, and so that gets me to something that my dear friend Tim Lauer, some advice he gave me years ago, and he suggested that I humanize the click, and I was like, humanize the click, what? And well, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You basically assign like a human characteristic to the click, right? So for me personally, I like to think of the click as just the extra member of the band, the second drummer or whatever you want to think of it as. And it was amazing how quickly that idea got into my mind and allowed me to just groove so much easier with the click and be more relaxed when you think of the click as a human being, right? So yeah, I put together, but it does take some practice. So I put together. I'm going to start up a click here in a second. I'm at 100 BPM, very simple chord progression, and then we're going to switch to some arpeggiated notes at the end of this chord sequence. I'll play it for you, but before I do that, well, actually, might be a good time to say this. Please hit that subscribe button. I always forget and wait to the last minute on these videos to encourage you all to subscribe, but I really would appreciate it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. I was going to say that we all know to work with scales and single notes with the click track. Most of us were brought up that way. If you're going to practice your scales, get the click out and make sure you're in time. And that is still great advice, right? But it's also really important to play songs and chord progressions because, when in my line of work, that's the moneymaker, right? If I can't play a chord progression with a great groove, then I have to have that going in. So yeah, I put together just a very simple chord progression. Starts on I'll just play it for you here. Let me start the click. All right, there's the enemy. Okay. Now we're going to arpeggiate. All right, something like that. So I'll play it one more time, kind of the way that I feel the pocket, just kind of naturally. And then I'll do one where I'm playing on top of the beat, so you can hear that. And then I'll try to relax the groove to play on the back side. So here's kind of the way I would typically think of it. And remember, I'm humanizing the click, right? So it's just a dude playing there, right? 2, and 3. Okay, so now I will play it, I'll try to play it on top of the beat, but keeping the distance between the notes the same. So, here we go. Now the arpeggiation. Okay, did you feel how that was more on the front side? I hope so. Okay, I'm gonna keep the click rolling and do one where I'm trying to land on the back side of the beat. Okay, a little more relaxed this time. 3, 4. Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Whew. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about the distance between the notes. This is something that I heard Jack Joseph Puig talk about some years ago in an interview that I stumbled upon. And he said that groove and time is almost more distinguishable by the human ear as the distance between the notes. If the distance between the notes are sort of equidistant, the time feels like it's in the pocket, even if the pocket is ahead, either right on, ahead, or behind. And so that idea also kind of resonated with me, and it sort of falls in line with humanizing the click. The other thing so what will happen as you guys work on this technique is that you will begin to develop your own internal sense of timing. And as you do that, you get more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed, so that when you're the guy that's starting out, or the gal that's starting out the song, and you're totally exposed, you're not going to tense up, and you're not going to be concerned about, you're just going to play the part, and it's going to fall in where you're feeling it. And I think that's kind of a journey. That didn't happen immediately for me personally. It took a little while of recording and practicing, thinking about the click in these terms, and just develop. And really, I think the thing that helped ultimately was, like I just said, over time, that your own internal sense of timing begins to take hold. And at that moment, you start to almost forget about the click. It's there, you need it, but it becomes more a part of what you're doing. I know that might sound a little woo-woo or esoteric. That's not my intention. It's just, these are things that have helped me over the years to, to pocket and to find that groove with the click track. So I hope you've found this video helpful, and I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, I will look forward to seeing you on the next one.